Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the little match girl. In this video, I am going to discuss the summary of this story as well as the question and answers. So let's proceed. The Little Match Girl is a fairy tale written by Hans Christian Andersen. It was published in 1845. It is a story of a little girl who is unable to sell her matchsticks. She dies of cold, hunger on the streets, even as people are celebrating the birth of the Christ child inside their warm homes. The story reflects about the unhappy childhood of a little girl, her sadness, her dealing with loss, and ultimately her death. So let us discuss some of the questions. How was the weather on the last evening of the year? The last evening of the year, as described in the story, it was terribly cold. It had been snowing and it was getting darker and colder, forcing people to desert the streets and stay indoors to protect themselves from cold. Why the slippers of the little girl were much larger? Where did she lose one of them? The slippers of the little girl were much larger for her small feet as they belonged to her mother. However, while struggling in the marketplace, she lost one of them somewhere on the way. Why the little girl was sad? The little girl was bareheaded and barefoot. Cold had turned her little feet red and blue. It was not the cold that made her sad, but no one had bought anything from her the whole day, and therefore she had no money to carry back home. So that made her sad. What was the fear of the little girl? The little girl feared that she might receive a beating from her father as she had not sold any matchsticks that day and had also lost her mother's slippers. What happened at the end of the story? The little girl died at the end of the story. It was a happy ending because the death she had been in death she had been free from her life of poverty and isolation. Hope you have understood all these answers. Should you require this kind of videos on a regular basis, don't forget to subscribe my channel and share these videos, like these videos. Thank you so much for your patient hearing.